Today, I am remaking the Warden, but hyper-realistic. I am completely recreating it from scratch and adding my own details, my own thoughts, my own stuff into it through this entire video. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start out is looking for a reference. So I'm going around the internet, looking at all these artworks, all this amazing art, trying to kind of picking and choosing what I like out of it, what I want out of the Warden, and like, maybe I want some fur, maybe I want some like crazy horns here, maybe I want him to be super buff because in the game he could just one-shot you pretty much. So why not make him like super buff? So I kind of start with that, and I import the reference and I start looking around it and creating a base shape of what I kind of want for the creature. So I use this reference because not only it's a really good reference, but I just like it. It's such a, in my opinion, really good like design of what potentially the Warden could look like if it was like super realistic. I love the idea that was going on here. Now in the final, I changed up a good amount to it. I added some, different horn types and added more fur in some places and less fur in other places because I added fur to this creature, which, makes kind of sense, kind of not sense. He's in the deep dark weirdness, so I don't really know. What do you guys think? What would you do while making this Warden? Okay, time for the most exciting part in my opinion, which is the sculpting. Sculpting is really, really cool. I just like it, but I really wanted to get all the little tiny details. I started on the stomach, kind of like defining his chest, defining his like muscles and everything like that. Then the main stomach bit, I guess, like the whole stomach, and then over to the shoulders, and then to the back. But I wanted to get all the main big bits out first, and then I will focus on the arms, I focus on the legs, I focus on every little tiny bit. But I really wanted to show that this guy does not skip out leg day, arm day, or any days. Time to work on the mouth. Alright, the mouth was a little bit troubling, a little bit hard, but I got to it. I didn't want him to be too grumpy because in the original reference, he's just like really, really upset. But I wanted to kind of show his, like he's more angry or just very, very disappointed. Like that old father of yours. I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm keeping that in. That's terrible. Holy moly. I mean, he's just angry, okay? I added my own like lore to this creature, and you can see around here I'm adding like scarring on his face and scarring on his body. And that's because I was thinking maybe he's like been through like a fight with a bigger creature or another Warden for some type of maybe territory in this cave or cavern. I don't know. What do you guys think? What happened to this Warden that would cause all of this scarring on his stomach, his arms, his face? Would he be attacked by his own kind? Or would he be attacked by a bigger and stronger creature? And what would that creature be? I don't know. Just like a discussion I thought about during the stream, and I wanted to try it out. What do you say? Go down in the comments and Okay, so time to add some of the shoulder armor, I guess. I don't really know what it is called, but it's some type of like growth on his arm that's protecting it, of course, I would imagine. And then I also put the same growth around his, I guess waist. Yeah, waist. And his spine, it kind of looks like it's like his own ribs kind of coming out, but it's armor. It's like these roots kind of growing in and out from him. It's very interesting. I don't really know what it's called or what it really is supposed to be. If you guys have any ideas of what that could be, please do tell me. But designing it was really, really fun. I had a lot of curves, a lot of like going around, back and forth. It's just like, I just enjoyed stretching these like weird lines. And then I added a bunch of like small detail onto it, like surface detail. It really came together. I love the shoulder armor and the spikes on his stomach, which you're gonna see pretty soon. I think I did pretty good. What do you guys think? Now we kind of get to like the souls inside of this creature, which is like an interesting thought. Like maybe it's holding on to the souls of its past victims, or maybe it's controlled by the souls of whatever, of the spirits where it lives, because it lives in the deep dark, close to an abandoned city, I'm pretty sure. If I could be wrong, but like a deep abandoned like underground city. I find it super interesting. Maybe it's like feeding off these souls or something like that for some apparent reason. Here, I'm making the souls, which are really, really cool. And I'm trying to give each one its own personality. Like some of them have more eyeballs, some of them have more faces. Like not more faces, but more mouths. And then some of them have no mouths. So I kind of wanted to figure it out and sculpt it out. And I go through different changes of like how the lighting should be and should they glow and what texture I should use. Okay, so I am now actually working on like the base colors of the Warden. I'm trying to define those colors. I actually struggled because with my original monster texture, it can't really do transitions of colors super well. Like if you have like clear transitions going up, you know, on the going vertical or horizontal, you can't do that super well. It kind of like distributes the color all around the creature. So I had to go and bring up one of my old modified monster textures, and here I actually made it where it can be defined as, you know, horizontal or vertical colors, which I got all the main colors and I started to really put everything together in the end. It was really, really nice. I love this like kind of really bright vibrantness of I got here, and it really felt to me more game accurate. You can see that I'm selecting all of the parts I want to have hair on. That's all of the like yellow parts, I guess. And then on the left, I'm going and making a particle hair simulation system, I guess. And then I'm defining those parts with density, if that makes sense. I'm pretty much putting hair on this creature in certain parts and then not hair in other parts to simplify it. I had to actually brush it, so I had to do the Warden's hair, which is kind of funny if you think about it. But yeah, no, I wanted to do the hair. I thought that was a great idea. On the reference that you see here, there was hair. And I'm like, dang, that looks really, really good. I know that some of you in the comment section of one of my posts were talking about how you don't really think it should have hair, and that's completely fair. I completely respect that opinion. And I think the way that you guys described it was really, really good and probably better, but this was already being made. So I was like, well, I'll take the bullet and make it my idea. But if you have any ideas of what that would have been, or like, you know, would it be rotting skin? Would it be some type of moth on his shoulders and legs? Tell me down in the comments, because I really like the idea that the Warden has this like big puff of something on him. You know, it gives it a character. It gives it more character, I felt. Okay, so we're heading towards the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be kind of finishing up behind scenes. It was surprisingly a lot of back and forth, even talking to my family about, hey, how should this look? Do you think this should look better here and there? Because I get different opinions from my family and from you guys. The lighting was really weird at some point. Some of like the transition and the skin didn't look great, so I had to go back and fix it. And it was a lot of back and forth on the Warden, but I really do think I did a pretty good job. And if you guys think that I should do something different, or I should do a different creature from Minecraft or from a whole different genre, please do tell me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Time for the beauty shots. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Tell me down in the comments again what you want to see next, and go vote in the poll. Peace out. Have a good day, night, and afternoon. See ya.